Have you been screwed over by any of the numerous bugs in Red Dead Online lately? There is an infestation out there right now. I would be really surprised if you haven't yet. Rockstar, please fix your shit. Hello everyone, I am Zumi Fiasco. Welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. This video is going to serve two main purposes. One, a way for you to vent your grievances alongside sharing the bugs that you have dealt with. And two, hopefully with enough interaction from you and others watching right now, we can give this video enough momentum for it to come up on Rockstar's radar and they can see how bad of a state Red Dead Online is currently in. It's worth a shot. I mean, does Rockstar even care? It seems like they'd rather add more clothing items and stuff for you to spend your money on instead of fixing their game. New content is always welcome, don't get me wrong, but shouldn't fixing the game be Rockstar's top priority? I guess I could be wrong. Maybe players do want content over fixes. You let me know down in the comments below what you think. Now, before we begin, if I do miss something in this video, do not let it go unmentioned, whether it's a bug, a glitch, or an exploit that needs to be fixed. Be sure and talk about it down in the comments below. I don't want anything to be looked over. And also, if there's something that other players have encountered the same way you have, maybe we players can help one another out and figure out a workaround to some of these problems while Rockstar works on the bigger fix and resolves the issue entirely. Ladies and gentlemen, Fiasco family, these are 9 things Rockstar better fix soon in Red Dead Online. Number 1, the inability to set up a camp. This bug is and has been affecting so many players online across all platforms for a long time now. Too long. The fact that this has not been taken care of and patched up by Rockstar is crazy to me. Your personal camp is such a big part of Red Dead Online, especially when it comes to things like the trader role. You refill your cores at your camp, you spend all kinds of cash and gold to upgrade it, and for what? For it to not spawn when you try to set it up? Come on, that's not okay. I don't know what Rockstar is dealing with on their end that's holding them up and keeping them from finding a way to patch this up, but this needs to be fixed and fixed fast. This bug alone has caused several of my friends to just straight up rage quit, and once they go on playing something else or spend a little time away from the game, it's almost enough to make them not even want to come back to Red Dead Online at all. Yes, that may seem dramatic, but you have to remember some players deal with this every time they log in. How would you handle it if this happened to you on a daily basis? It wouldn't be that fun, would it? Number 2, clipping hairstyles and clothing items. Okay, on a personal level, this one triggers me. Why would you create new hairstyles and add them to a game, knowing that without proper adjustments prior, they would be buggy and clip through most of the clothing in the game? Rockstar, this isn't something we should see from a gaming developer of your caliber. This to me is so lazy and there is no excuse for it. I personally don't have to deal with this too often because I don't use long hairstyles on my character, but watching it happen to other players, content creators, streamers, or any other player for that matter, I feel annoyed for them. Some players will refuse to wear some of their favorite outfit ensembles that they took time to create, all because their new preferred hairstyle clips right through it. Then you also have the bandoliers that hover off of your character, not even touching them, so the immersion is destroyed and you don't even want to wear them anymore. I just don't get it. Griping aside, why is it so hard for Rockstar to not just copy the same thing they did in the story mode? It just doesn't make sense to me. You have to either deal with it or you don't. Yeah, okay, if you had this glitch happen to you, what did you decide to do? Did you just accept it or did you change your outfit to accommodate your hairstyle? Number 3, and probably the most relatable to this day in the entire Red Dead Online community, the severe lack of animals spawning. Big shocker, right? You would think that when one of the most desired roles by the Red Dead Online community was added to Red Dead Online, the trader, Rockstar would have fixed this ongoing issue that's been trending since the beta. The amount of animals that spawn in the wild is a joke regardless of the type. It's just not acceptable. How are we supposed to do anything and make any real progress in the trader role or even complete the simplest of hunting tasks for daily challenges if there are no animals to hunt? Why is Rockstar holding off on rolling out a hot fix for this? It has to be as simple as flipping a switch. They control the animal population in Red Dead Online. Why not listen to the community after months of them endlessly complaining that there are not enough of them spawning in the game? Is it because it would make things too easy for players? Are they worried a player will find a glitch or an exploit with animals again? I just don't get it. Either way, how many times have you spent hours riding around on horseback in multiple locations trying to find one specific type of animal? If I had to guess, I would say too many times. Fingers crossed, and here's to hoping that Rockstar fixes this issue soon. Maybe we can get a hashtag bring back the animals or something in the comments below or on Twitter. I don't know, just something to get Rockstar's attention. Number 4, infinite loading screens. Number 5, the inability for players to manage their posse or join others. It can already be hard enough to get into a stable session with some friends without getting disconnected soon after. Now, on top of that, Red Dead Online has a bug that causes players to not even be able to join a posse or manage the one that they are leading. Great incentive to play together, right? This bug makes the grind even more annoying since you can't take it on with your friends alongside you. This is a huge disappointment for a lot of groups that play together to get things done faster and more efficiently, things like collectible runs and multiple target bounty hunts that you need help with. For Rockstar, player interaction is a large part of Red Dead Online, so the fact that this issue hasn't been tended to and fixed is pretty odd. Right now, it seems like all you can do is leave the session you're in and get back into a new one to try that way, or you can restart your game, but we shouldn't have to do that. Hopefully, Rockstar fixes it next update, or we'll just get some more expensive subpar coats and some unopened parcels to open. Number 6, daily challenges not progressing even though criteria is met. This bug is a killer for players that like to reap the rewards of their daily challenge streaks and get the most out of them. For other players, it's annoying too, and as a result, it ruins the incentive to even try and complete the challenges. Think about it, why would you waste your time on something that does not reward you when you do what it asks you to do? Daily challenges are one of the main reasons some players even log in on a daily basis. They jump on to make some gold and then they go offline. That way they can save up some gold for the next big content update. That is the gold they get from the challenges that actually do work. This is something that should be a priority for Rockstar to fix, especially since it's one of the most viable ways for players to make gold in-game without having to buy it from the store. Oh wait, it's all starting to make sense now. Number 7, Moonshine Production progress resets and Moonshine wagons getting destroyed before the start of sale missions. The most recent role added to Red Dead Online, the Moonshiner, is packed with a lot of cool new things and missions, but it came with its own fair share of setbacks. Currently, there is a bug in-game that resets your entire Moonshine Production progress, causing you to start it all over again, and alongside that, there is also a bug that will cause your Moonshine wagon to get destroyed as soon as you spawn outside to begin your delivery. Yeah, sounds pretty messed up, right? Well, you really feel it when it actually happens to you. There's no way to prepare for either of these things because, well, they're bugs and they just happen. It sucks because you can't do anything to get around it, it'll just randomly occur. Even though the Moonshiner role is the newest role, these bugs come as its detriment and make it one of the most undesired roles to rank up and progress. It goes without saying, but that's not good, Rockstar. Number 8, PvP matchmaking not working properly, resulting in dead lobbies. Regardless of whether you're wanting to complete a daily challenge in PvP or you're a PvP fanatic, the lobbies online are broken and it takes so long to find a decent sized one. Rockstar still hasn't taken the proper steps to merge lobbies and help connect players more quickly. This is a problem on consoles, but even more so on PC. Showdown series are nearly impossible to find, and when you do, it's maybe 7 players tops. Your best bet is to try and join a featured series, but even then it's rough. I don't know if Rockstar's focus is elsewhere and they could care less about PvP, but it was so hot in the beginning of Red Dead Online's life, so it's a shame that Rockstar hasn't made the effort to make the matchmaking more efficient. Rockstar, you have a dedicated PvP fanbase for your game. Please take that into consideration and change up your matchmaking so that players can join each other more quickly and more often. Here we are at the last thing Rockstar needs to fix, number 9, and arguably the biggest thing Rockstar needs to fix, connectivity issues. I knew you were waiting for it. Well, what is there to say? It's pretty self-explanatory. Rockstar, please do something about this in the next big Red Dead Online update or sooner if you can. I mean, come on, it's become a meme at this point, right? People, when you talk about Red Dead Online, they just think about getting disconnected. Come on, Rockstar, you're better than that. All right.